What's up guys, my name is Damon Brown. Today I'm going to show you different tunings and also different sounds you can get with the pick. Okay, for instance, most people play in standard tuning, which is EAD, GBE from low to high. Today I'm going to show you different tunings you can use in your playing, or and you can show everybody else, and they're really beautiful. Okay, for those of you that is tuned in standard, I'm going to go ahead and show you drop D, which all you do is take your bottom E string and tune that down to a D, which there's two ways you can do that. You can hold the bottom E at the 7th fret and strum that and the A string open at the same time and tune that till they sound the same, or you can just pluck the D and bottom E at the same time till you get those to sound the same. But I'm already tuned in it, so I'm not going to turn the key or anything. They sound the same, and then 7th fret thing sound the same. Okay, once you do that from standard, so all you do, just change that bottom E down to a D, and you're in drop D tuning, which bands like Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold, they use that. Metallica normally uses standard, but they made an exception in some songs. For instance, the thing that should not be is actually tuned in drop D. Opening for that, and then the rest of the song. It's a wonderful tuning for me. I love it because it's, unlike standard, you don't have to do that full power chord shape when you're in this tuning. You can just use one finger and you'll have to do a power chord. For instance, Smells Like Teen Spirit in standard would be the full chord shape, 1st fret on bottom E, and then 3rd fret on the A and D. Instead of doing that, you're just using one finger on the 3rd fret. It's awesome. Can make things a lot simpler. And also when you're using distortion, open D, it just sounds wonderful. And here's another tuning I'm going to go ahead and show you. It's just like the bottom 3 strings are exactly the same as drop D. Only thing you can do is tune the top 3 strings. You have to be careful with the G string, because instead of tuning it down, you actually go tune it up. So it means the strings will get tighter and it can break. So you're going to have to do this slowly to make sure you don't break the string. Okay, you could take the G string and just do like you did. Pluck the A and G string at the same time and tune that till they sound exactly the same. Once you've done that successfully without popping your string, then you go down to the top 2 strings. Both of these are going to be Ds, which, do like before, pluck the D string and then the B at the same time until you get that D. Okay, once you have that, all you need to do now is do the same thing for your top E. Make sure they sound the same. Once you have that done, you are now in open D tuning, which is personally one of my favorites and really good for beginner guitarists, because you can play with one finger and it sounds beautiful. Open strings sound wonderful too. Sounds amazing. One finger, for example, 5th fret, one finger, all strings held down. beginner guitarists, so they get like used to moving around and stuff. One of my favorites because it sounds beautiful. And check this tuning out, is worth getting used to. Basically you can do like so many stuff in this tuning. I hope you enjoy that. This last one is also a really good one because it's actually open G tuning. Well, the way I'm doing it, open G, down 1/2 step. So basically you'll take your bottom E and tune that to a D flat. I'll go ahead and tell you this, all the notes I'm going to be telling you for this tuning can either be flat or it can be a sharp. I'll go ahead and show you that now. This can either be D flat or it can be C sharp. They're both the same note. So whatever your tuner decides for it to be, just either that. Bottom E, D flat. Your A string will be tuned down to G flat or F sharp, both the same notes. So just remember all this stuff. Then your D string will be tuned down to C flat. And then your G string could be tuned down to G flat. Your B is going to be B flat, and then of course your bottom E is going to be a D flat. So it'll sound like this. All the strings open, each string individually. This tuning, it has amazing sounding chords. Of course, normal chords won't sound great in this tuning, like for C example. I mean, it can sound alright, but like just chords like this sounds amazing. And if you could finger pick around, do it, because you'll get amazing sounding stuff. Like, it's just, you can get so many wonderful sounds out of the tuning you've never tried before. It's all the matter of putting your mind to it and just working around with it, because if you don't put effort into something, you're never going to get anywhere. And there's so many different tunings out there that I haven't gone over, and there's just too many to go over just this one video, because there's so many possibilities. I mean, you can figure out new tunings for yourself. Like, just mess around, try to give it a different sound, and who knows, you might make the next best tuning ever. I mean, yeah, just fool around. I hope I taught you guys something, and hopefully you guys try it, because it's just something to get yourself into. And like when you're making new music, you just use a different tuning instead of using the same old one every time and get bored with it. If you guys enjoyed, thanks for watching.